Guys and girls, the next few hours are gonna be epic for Bitcoin. There is a huge potential for a very big price momentum. And without any further ado, let's just jump straight into this and let me show you why and what exactly is happening and the reasons behind the big move that I think would be taking place actually today. So first of all, if you're brand new to the channel, please subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I make a new upload, and make sure to always watch my videos from the beginning and until the end and every single video. Don't skip my videos because I always give context and pieces and updates and details in every single video. If you just skip them, if you're lazy or whatever, you supposedly don't have time, the result will be as it's supposed to be. So make sure to watch all videos. So now, technically, we have some very good news. Technically, as I've been discussing in a previous video, we actually finally broke into the same bull territory because we were standing at this resistance after going into my longing area. So now the question then becomes like, what should we do? Is this another, kind of a short squeeze, or is there going to be a continuation? And I think in this instance, technically, we cannot see anything. What I think we need to look at is far beyond the technicals, and we need to look at macro, and we need to look at exactly what the Federal Reserve could be doing in the next literally few hours. So, but before I tell you what I'm thinking and what I'm seeing right now, let me show you a few pieces of the puzzle that just quite frankly, in my opinion, as a hedge fund manager, are very imperative. So first thing, certainly got to remember that if you want to be trading and you need to have an account to actually, otherwise what's the point of you watching these videos? You need to have a Bybit account, an exchange account, so that you can actually place trades. And with my exclusive link that you can find down in the description of this video to Bybit, you can claim actually these bonuses right here, up to $30,000 in initial deposit bonuses and other bonuses. You can actually pause the screen right here. You can take a look. This is quite epic. And also, if you're a Bybit trader and you've used my link to Bybit, it will give you access, lifetime access for free to my trading community where there is 40,000 traders and we're doing exceptionally well. Altcoins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, day trade, swing trade, scalp trade, whatever, everything is in there. And we're doing really well, and you cannot pay for it. So it is only if you're a Bybit trader and you've used my link to Bybit to sign up. And even if you have an account already, you can create a new one using another ID, maybe driver's license or something. So anyway, straight into the content. And before I give you the reasons why and the direction for the big Bitcoin move in literally next few hours, let me show you some news that came out that actually paints a very good picture. And the first thing is the actual inflows into the ETF and actual demand that is coming from the ETFs right now. And this is an update, this is fresh data right here. So basically, imagine that someone is hitting the market with a buy button for $250 million of Bitcoin every single day. And that's exactly what is happening right now. So if we look at what the ETFs are doing currently, this is what we're gonna see daily. Like, it's crazy if you think about it, and this is just the beginning. So if you look at this thing right here, so actually it is not ramping down. So what we are seeing is a slight reduction of the dump from GPTC. This is what JP Morgan expected. That's what I said as well, that they're gonna be slowing down the amount of Bitcoin they're selling because they can only sell that much. There's gonna be only that many idiots who wanna sell Bitcoin, or maybe they just wanna exit GPTC and go into other ETFs which are cheaper, whatever. So, but for the time being, the accumulation, this is IBIT, this is basically BlackRock, it is stable. And look, it is actually today already, and yesterday we also had huge accumulation. And it is turning positive as GPTC is stopping and slowing down their dump. So this is amazing news, guys and girls. And before I give you the main news and what is gonna happen today, let me show you this, just to remind you as to where we are standing right now. So this is basically the Bitcoin's price performance since the all-time high. So currently we are standing right in the same, this is black thing right here. We're standing right in the same vicinity before all major pumps. Certainly there are some dumps in this vicinity, always, shake out all the idiots and all the hamsters who are saying we're going to 20K or whatever bullshit. So in this instance, look at where we are standing. And those who are sleeping right now, those who are not paying attention right now, will be left behind. Now, let's get, so that you feel great now, comment down below, do you feel great now? By looking at this and understanding where we are. So that regardless, even if we have one last big dump, whatever, black swan event, whatever, it's gonna be nothing but a generational wealth creation opportunity. And yeah, that's about it. So let's have a look at what is happening today in literally a couple of hours from right now. And that is going to be the Fed meeting and the press conference. And basically it is happening today, January the 31st, 2024 at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So that's about what, 8 hours away, 9 hours away from the moment of me filming the video. And what we're expecting right now, we're not expecting anything spectacular, but there's one but. And that one but, which is in the face of Jerome Powell, could move the markets tremendously. So we are expecting that today there's going to be no rate hikes, no rate hike and no rate cuts. So 97% of people are expecting that we're going to see the rates at the same level, and 3% of people are expecting to see a rate cut, which is very unlikely. So I think what's going to happen is they're going to keep the rates stable. So exactly what they are right now. However, the press conference, because again, there is still a chance of them cutting. If they're going to cut today, which is 3% chance according to the market, we're going to pump like, we're not going to care about technicals, nothing, because this is this quadfecta that we've been expecting in 2024. So one of the things already happened, which is DTF. Next thing is halving, then also the Fed pivot, and this part here is the Fed pivot. So if it's going to happen today and Fed pivots today, I will be very surprised, but this is going to make markets pump, and I'll probably put in a long trade, and I will tell you about this and certainly become part of my community. The fastest updates will be in the community. Again, for that, you need to have a Bybit account. So use my link to Bybit, put in money into it, start trading, and then use your UID, follow the instructions using the link in the description of this video to the community. It says VIP crypto signals or trading community, something like this. And it's gonna let you in. So it's a very straightforward instruction. So you will need it for the bull market. So get ready now. And if they're gonna cut rates today, which is highly improbable, we're gonna update you guys in the community, and we'll post some trades for sure. And those trades will be very juicy. But if that's not gonna happen, which is very small likelihood, what we are expecting is possibly very strong language in the press conference and when Powell comes out and actually speaks after the decision itself. Because what we are looking for right now, precisely today, is the language which is going to be used by Powell in regards to the next press conference and the next FOMC meeting. Because as you can see here, the next meeting is expected to be in March, and already 43%, so basically half of people are expecting a rate cut already in March. Latestly in May. Already 85% of people are expecting a rate cut in May, and half of people in March. So what we want to understand, there might be nothing, just full disclosure, Powell might be hawkish as usual, and if he's going to be hawkish, unless he says, you know, we're going far higher with the rates or some crazy shit, then it's going to be bad for the markets. So if he's just hawkish as usual, it's going to be no news, nothing interesting. But if he's going to hint more than before on a rate cut maybe in March, or maybe in May precisely. So we want to see that language, that softening of Powell's language, strong, visible, vivid softening. This is going to give us an opportunity to understand what is going to happen next and for the market to start pricing in possible rate cuts. So his language in the press conference is what we care about the most outside of this improbable event of them cutting rates today. So pay attention to it. Watch it live somewhere on Yahoo Finance or whatever and see what Powell says. Because that is going to decide possibly whether we are staying in this bull territory and trying to retest this level, or we're going to actually turn it into a fake out and move lower and possibly take our trade on Ethereum that we still have the orders for. And guys, remember, for this, you will need a Bybit account. So use my link to Bybit right now, create an account, and join my Discord where all the information is going to be the first, fastest, and most useful. So anyway, check out also this tutorial as to how to trade Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies with proper risk and money management, because even if you see what I trade, but you have no understanding of risk management or operations of a platform, you will not be able to trade properly and you will lose money and then blame me for it like idiots. So please don't do that. So check out this tutorial, and as always, peace and love, time scrollers, stay smart, stay very rich, and we're gonna be extremely rich after this bull market. See you next video. Bye-bye.